Police trying to capture criminals by posing as dog sellers be like, I'm not in danger, I'm the danger. My dad swears he doesn't have a favorite. Cypress Woods High School, class of 2021, valedictorian, Texas A&M Mechanical Engineering, class of 2021, not valedictorian, we are still proud of you, Justin. My little brother who's almost deaf admitted to the whole family that he will just turn off his hearing aids when he doesn't want to hear us, like he be getting yelled at, and this boy will simply mute the haters. I think he's a king for that. At least once a month, I randomly remember that Dr. Phil once invited the creator of the Bum Fights video series on his show to confront him about exploiting vulnerable people for financial gain, only for him to show up dressed up as Dr. Phil and point out he does the same exact thing. The risks were calculated, but man am I bad at math. You are permanently banned from using calculator. Okay. Pro tip, if a man ever wants you to watch one of his boring man movies with him, you don't even have to pay attention, just turn to him and go holy shit every time the music gets really loud. Wow, the fortune cookers here really are more accurate. You'll survive everything except phono. Internet provider problems. Wife and kids are gone for the day, so I can spend the day online. Me when I install a game downloaded from some site, then CMD opens for a split second and closes itself. The janitor watching an entire theater start throwing shit after they hear Jack Milk talk about a baby-sized zombie riding a chicken. When you go into someone's home and their smoke detector is beeping, internal screaming. Newest round of modifications to Air Force One completed. How bro looks at me when I'm presenting in front of the whole class. Loading the plane from front to back, loading the plane from back to front. Using incognito mode, searching something dumb and embarrassing, searching pawn. How I drive, after surpassing the dumb ace going 60 on a 60, he's clearly in the wrong here. How I feel staying inside all day hyperfixating on my interests, while other people my age ape, smoke, drink, take snus and other substances, party and all the above. Telling my friend's mom, I didn't know he had a sister. Telling my friend's sister, I didn't know he had two moms. Me beside my mom, after making fun of how ridiculous her favorite soap opera is. That one time I said you two to the waiter, who told me to enjoy my meal. Me, 9 years later, trying to fall asleep. Sony naming PlayStations. Sony naming every other product they make. Me feeling energized and happy on my first day at the job, wondering why everyone was warning me about work. Me now, my god, I get it. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Me, I need to be more social, also me in any social situation. My mom, eat slow, it's heat, my dumb ace. I'd DoorDash Dunkin' Donuts for my lil bro, and this was the drop-off photo. When someone asks you how your night went, didn't get much sleep, but I did get a few hours of anxiety in. In the 1950s, there was a job called lipstick tester. Their sole role involved being kissed all day to test the durability and quality of the lipstick. Me imagining my dad as a baby. Hey, are you interested in my OnlyFans or Snapchat Premium? No, I know how to Google neek women. That guy be like, Anti-Sim Browns. Anti-Sim Browns. I want to finance those next 4 years in college personally and help you. Okay, do it for you, and keep that dream alive one day of owning your bakery. And then when your bakery is open, all I want back is a loaf of bread. Flight Simulator AI Copilot. You can always exit this flight by pressing the escape. My AI Copilot watching me heading towards the canyons. Monster tumor grows brain. In 2002, a 25-year-old virgin in Japan was having surgery to remove an ovarian cyst. The doctors instead found a doll-like structure which turned out to be a homunculus, or a fetus-like tumor. This tumor has grown a brain, an eye with eyelashes, an ear, teeth, spinal nerves, thyroid gland, bones, a gut, a trachea, blood vessels, and phallic tissue. You find a fan fit with an interesting concept. It's a concept you've been thinking about. It's very well written with minimal spelling and grammatical errors. It's over a 100k words. It gets regular updates. Muse, his parents died at car accident. Me with bunch of Fs. How lucky am I? Me when I do my homework. No teacher, you forgot the homework. Versus me when I don't do my homework. Yeah, there is no homework. The method never works. When you are looking for a reason to fire someone, but don't want to be too obvious, the work is mysterious and important. What if our stools would came in a single file rather than pieces? Stop. Me every time I see Gwen and Miles in Across the Spider-Verse, I'm so lonely. When you're eating eggs, and it starts to taste like you're eating eggs. Me after throwing away my dignity and buying a Pong game on Steam, you have 14 friends who play that game. Tent poles are not for pole dancing. Please find alternative ways to disappoint your father. Destruction. 100. In Cars 2, it's shown that there is post-9/11 airport security. Shortly after this is shown, it is revealed that passenger planes are both sentient and not controlled by a pilot, leading to the conclusion that in this universe the planes themselves were the cause of 9/11. Daniel Yang. Thank you Carlisle High School for teaching me friendship, understanding, community, kindness, youth, optimism, and unity. When I'm in a lifeless cash grab competition, and my opponent is Nintendo Switch 2, the life of people you call cringe, your life. Shareholders, you think this is funny? Me, with no investments. Let me make this clear, you're not their father. Just because you pay for their education and we live in your house, and eat your food, it doesn't mean you can tell them what to do. Vivzipop, male essay is a very serious topic that almost never gets taken seriously when it's depicted at all. Also Vivzipop. I'm the dumbest man alive. I once taught the rules of chess to a complete newbie and lost against him in a practice match. You're clearly dumber. Jesus, seeing how much Mario Kart World costs. Stop the rapture. One time, I bought an illegal CD from someone in Greece. When I played it, it was 47 straight minutes of someone saying, I'm a homeless man that just stole €5 from you. I'm a homeless man that just stole €5 from you. I was shocked, dismayed, and low-key impressed. I have an uncle who responds to text messages after 2 months. No one knows where he lives exactly, and he shows up when he wants to. He is one of my role models. There's a lady on the train knitting so aggressively and quickly that her needles clack like some sort of cartoon character and I'm super intimidated. She smashed out a shawl in like 35 minutes and now she's aggressively eating a sandwich. I can't. That sandwich is gone. Packet of chips? Gone. Fuel for the knitting machine that she is. She's at it again. These former runes were arrested after they lifted a passbook update machine instead of an ATM in a hurry from the SBI building. Japan before World War II. Japan after World War II. It's called hint, and it's art. What I see when other people send me a picture of their newborn baby. Gratuitous and gorevlence. I sleep. The word duck being said more than once. Real shut. It's Saturday. Should I sit down and do nothing, or lay down and do nothing? Just paid my bills, my favorite way to feel broke and accomplished at the same time. Nintendo got with the times and started to make better consoles. Everyone. Dr. Pepper is disgusting. Changed my mind. The lesbian in the line at Walmart, checking out your girl. Woman loses 10 years of memories after she peaked with excessive force. Is it possible to learn this power? Wanna buy graham cracker? A gram of what? You're eating microplastics. I'm eating macroplastics. We are not the same. Taking a week off the gym and still throwing weights around. I'm still worthy. Write a post on Reddit how will women need to change so that they can date you. Be interesting and bathe daily. In seal. How it feels when the entire class gets in trouble just because one kid misbehaved. I love you. What? Why? Are you sure? Is this a joke? Are you mentally unstable perhaps? Waking up on April 15th, after doing your taxes the night before, because you're not a procrastinator. I hope you are hungry for part 2. Fear of commitment. Fear of change. Me. How it feels as an ex-cinema employee seeing the behavior of people in the Minecraft movie. France is just a dumb European country with shitty colonies. The British haven't been relevant since 1776, and all British food snacks. Guten Tag. We are brother in arms, you got him crawled. I shouldn't be laughing. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay. Me, I want no part of this. I have zero interest in adding salt to your drama. Also me. You need to pay. Panic. Finally you reach the bathroom. Calm. You're dreaming. Panic. Your dragon name. Last two letters of your first name plus first two letter of your last name plus last two letter of your mother's name plus first letter of your father's name. Guys, I slept wrong, and my back hurts now. Me, trying to sneak around quietly, to not wake up family. Ankle pops loudly. Not all of China knows you're here. How it feels flashing my headlights at cars, after I pass a cop. Me, wanting to play split fiction. Oh, right, I'm single. My brain when someone uses two negative words in a single sentence.